By the way, you are welcome to be as biased as you want because you are not a full-time caster, so we will even it out, don't worry. As
nobody's paying you for your professionalism, and Thompson's already dead.
Him should be with the Alchemist, waving the range creeps every lane, like just know what's the range creep every time, you know, so they get blasted.
Miscoil, it's gonna be okay, but Zeb does actually have another bash. He's gonna get a Phonic Shield, but another round of hits. Zeb may actually take on DY here as he's got another bash coming up and just another hit. The healing salve only goes on for a second. Jerix is quite low. DY turns around with that Aphotic Shield. He's going to try and man-fight Zeb. Zeb, knowing if it pops, he's actually dead, and that's exactly what happens. The shield kills him. Meanwhile, top lane, No Tail just kind of suiciding to the tower.
Kill heroes. It's impressive.
Oh! Just the suicide. No big deal. I mean, maybe that's the thought process, is that you counter a support that can suicide with the support that can suicide.
Top lane, they're going to make the move on to Yang. Only 2 into the napalm
Look
so
at
far,
Yang.
but the root...
He's really looking for the toss right now, trying to get the Bat Rider off of him, but No Tail just sticks right in front of him, especially with the range whirling axes. Toss him over to Fade, but it's not going to be enough to save him. If anything, No Tail will die for it, but hey, No Tail's a 5 position. He's shutting down Yang. That's worth it.
That could be it.
That could be it.
Oh, jeez. Suicide into a bash hit. Poor Paparazzi just doesn't have enough regen. Oh, nice toss back at the top lane. Anna gets frostbitten underneath the tower. Yang has the big tree as well, and Anna knows he's dead, so he's just trying to get some CS before he goes.
Bottom lane. Gonna get the bash hit, but looks like there's not too much follow-up after that, in fact.
I think Slaughter's like one of the perfect offlaners for the situation of just a carrier trying to threaten, melee carry.
I mean, that is the dream. We're playing against 2 melee heroes without spells. I mean, they have spells, but their spells are not good.
Hey, but they won the lane.
Sort of. I think OG kind of messed up this lane a little bit. Like, they're being too aggressive. They're too horny because they see Abaddon and Alchemist. They just want to kill them, you know, get free gold. They don't want to hit lane creeps. But in reality, if they controlled the lane a little bit more, you know, they could have...
DY couldn't get the miscoil off fast enough.
In what situations would you prefer to play, like, Alc safe lane? Like, what kind of heroes do you like?
I think it doesn't really matter, like, what kind of heroes there are. Because you can always, like, kind of survive the lane. You acid spray the lane, and it's going to push in your support, pulls the wave. So you kind of get always something. And then level 5, 6, you just go jungle anyway.
Jeez, look at Anna go. He just not letting Yang get away. Because No Tail was willing to dive the tower with the sticky napalm stacks and the healing salve pops.
Yes, he takes too much damage from the Harris.
Oh, again, the toss back.
Another toss back. Yang. All these tinies, man. We were talking about, we watched Schofield from Infamous. That 4 position tiny, he's so good with it. All these tinies have just been killers.
I mean, he's looking great for Vici game. If the lanes are not going as well for OG as they wanted them.
Or he's going to show up with a double damage rune to be able to finish off the Bat Rider. Wants to be able to throw the arrow out as well, Anna.
You'd get hit by that?
Ah, for sure.
Anna is actually going to be doped pretty heavily here, but Anna has actually got himself a nice little hiding spot. That's going to be long enough for Bat Rider to complete his TP, but they actually just going to go for No Tail. No Tail TP's into an avalanche into double damage. Ori with the Starstorm out, not quite enough damage, but a leap still. And Anna still needs help, I think, as Ori, he's not leaving anytime soon. The double damage wears out, but the arrow, that hits. Fade doesn't have the mana for it, but it looks like they've got the damage. A long-range toss from Yang. From the creep, gets a little bit more.
He's almost 6, actually.
And he's also got a leap on Ori, so this is really no contest whatsoever. And what? They managed to get the kill at bottom lane, but still, Paparazzi's going to die here. Double kill for Thompson.
If Thompson wasn't going to make the play top, like you have to, I think you sort of have to pressure that bottom lane. The only downside is, like, Yang's going to now take this tower.
I mean, that's pretty classic rotation. Like, the other mid laner runs to the other side lane, and the other one goes to the other one. Oh, he got a freebie. To be fair, people didn't really spam the chat wheels as abusively as OG last year. So, but I don't really mind it.
They are just not leaving this top lane alone. A Starstorm and a toss to be able to disjoint a little bit of Thompson, but it's not good enough. Killing spree being ended bottom lane. They're going to be able to finish off DY, so another kill for Seb. But the pressure on Paparazzi, he's just going to continue to back up through his jungle while his team creates the space at top.
There's no counter pressure from OG because the wave top is always going to push in and it's too slow to pressure top.
Frostbite, freezing field. No tail dies again. There's really, Vici Gaming seems like they're just in a rush to be able to put as much pressure at top lane as possible. The bash and maybe, no, DY with the stick.
This is actually a really nice Abaddon game, considering how much he can possibly dispel.
Yeah, in theory.
Tried to get the leap into an arrow, but Ana does manage to definitely dodge that one. But Yang, he's out of mana here, and he's going to be chased down by Ana. Starstorm, almost enough to finish off No Tail. He has to back away. Ori values his safety over everybody else's. The toss into the tower, but Seb is plenty healthy, and the rest of OG march forward.
And they see Fade now, too.
They might just run up river, chase him down, but Ana doesn't think he should go for that one anymore. He's got to recover his farm. If anything, Thompson, he's going to be forced to use his ultimate here to protect himself.
That's pretty casual usage of the early ultimate on Monkey.
The arrow actually connects.
A beautiful arrow coupled with the ward.
Dude, Ori is a sick Mirana.
Boy. He really wants to win this game.
And maybe they're going to get Thompson as well. He's not going to be able to jump into the trees. Instead, he's going to go for TP out. But they do have the Frostbite to stop him. Just back-to-back-to-back kills for Vici Gaming. OG is just bleeding out. I like how Jerix has no shame. He's just going to place the exact same mines he killed the Crystal Main with.
I mean, yeah, these high ground mines are the best to do because kind of have to go from the other side always. He's just joking him around.
The advantage of a high ground ward.
Did he see him at all? I don't think so.
He's so confused. Where is these techies? What's going on?
If he actually runs in and
he's
dies
going
to
to run
it.
into the stasis trap.
Oh my god!
Finds it, Jerix gets him! Oh, the ring around the Rosie of Death. Jerix, he's going to try and go for the suicide, but fortunately, DY, faster with the miscoil, will be able to get that kill.
Jerix is so sick. Jerix is so sick.
He got 2 kills.
Because he had everybody muted.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's like some history behind these players, you know? I don't think there's...
Yang! He knew exactly where Thompson was. Does manage to cut the tree, toss up in the air as well, but Seb, he's going to intercept here, slowing down the Tiny, hopefully just long enough for Thompson to be able to jump into the trees. Turns into a tree, jumps in the trees, and he's away, just like that. And Yang, he's a little irritated. He wanted to kill. Instead, he's going to try and catch Seb. He goes for the toss back on a DY who holds himself there. Fade with the Frostbite, but Seb is super tanky right now. Meanwhile, they managed to get the kill on Jerix in top lane for the Godlike Spree, but Seb trying to get away. Another Frostbite from Fade, and they do manage to get somebody in this bottom engagement, just not the Monkey King they were hoping for.
I mean, they did top lane more than well, you know? They got the tower pre-minute 10, and they're kind of owning them.
Smoke up from OG. They're going to try and contest these bounty runes. DY did not want to let it go, but he's going to have to retreat to the high ground where Paparazzi's waiting. He's going to blink forward with his Radiance, but Thompson does manage to get off a good Wukong's command, catching Fade inside of that one. The Radiance Alchemist trying to chase down No Tail, but he retreats to the safety of Thompson's ult, and now Paparazzi is kind of left alone. DY needs to be able to remove that Corrosive Haze on him, and he does with the Aphotic Shield, but still, another one gets placed on him. Tossed over into Seb. Seb says, thank you very much. I'll take at least one more shot, but Paparazzi's healing really well, and this Radiance is slowly burning out all of OG. They just didn't have enough burst damage to be able to bring down Paparazzi, and the Aphotic Shields and Miscoils from DY come in crucial moment. In fact, even Seb, he could have just gotten out, but instead he goes for the bounty rune, and he's going to die for it.
End up in this spot. It's like, it's not what you want, you know. Slardar is a snowball hero. You need to get items on this hero. He's not good with only like Blink Dagger.
They really want to kill Paparazzi. They're slow him down right next to the remote mine and a Stasis Trap, but it does latch him. Yang, though, to be able to intercept, does have the avalanche, but it's not good enough. A big swing out from Thompson with a Boundless Strike gets him, and now Yang, well, they do have a little bit of help from DY, so instead they're going to try and force out the borrowed time from DY. Jumping forward, trying to grab it. Oh, nice tree cut from DY. That was a beautiful read. Just right in the moment. Meanwhile, Yang does end up dying. He ran into the bombs that were placed in the shrine area, because that's where Jerix was camped out during that bottom engagement.
And I said, but you want a TI with it? And he's like, that was to show everybody how badly it should be removed from Dota. He said, I'm doing a public service.
I don't think they should remove techies from Dota.
I don't think so either. I think he's a funny hero. Look at this.
He's really funny hero, you know? He's
Dude, look at
just
this. They're
staying
going
there.
to sandwich Vici Gaming right now. They're actually going to chase him into the mines that Jerix has laid out by the tower. If they try and go back to the tower, they're dead. Paparazzi's just running straight left, but instead he runs into a stasis trap. He does manage to blink himself away thanks to the Aphotic Shield. A fast blink out, and now an arrow nails Seb. Paparazzi says it's time to come back. The reinforcements are here. The call has been made. Vici Gaming going to just kite out Anna. He'll slowly tick away.
They're all
Look at
trying to
OG.
make it to the mines.
They're just making it to the mines. They're saying, please, no. Jarek, save us, anything. But Vici Gaming have no
they're running
remorse.
to the mines.
No tail.
No tail,
He
running
stands
to the
on top of the
mines.
mines. Blow it. Suicide gets it. The ultra kill. OG, they got wiped, but at least they brought Vici Gang down with them.
What a bait! What a bait! You
What
saw
a bait.
No-Tail, he hit right on top of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Techie is usually you can go any point of the game. You can always win, you know?
Thompson tried to leap to the tree, but Paparazzi was too fast. Saw his moment of opportunity.
This feels like such a weird game because it just feels like Jerix. It has to be Jerix right now. That
Yeah. I mean, Vici really wants to fight right now. They just hit the AC Radiance on Alchemist. It's kind of their strongest timing. They just need BKB on Paparazzi now, and they're pretty much set. Like, they don't scale that much better anymore from this point of the
A
game.
proximity mine just revealed where the smoke was coming for, and that's why Jerix gets the suicide up into the high ground,
Oh,
and they
he missed
try to
on the
chase up
CM.
to high ground, but they almost die in the process. DY saved by the borrowed time. The first remote sign has been used, by the way. He just shut out Roshan. That's now no longer a possibility. So we're gonna watch No-Tail get picked off by the Frostbite. I mean, maybe that's the secret to OG, right? Just don't think it all the way through. The status resistance helping Seb get away from Yang, and Yang definitely overextended himself here.
Nice. I like that.
tip him.
Step him.
Mirana gonna finish the Mjolnir now. She's actually quite farmed. Ori's still kept up in farm, no problem. Still second in the game. Thompson's gonna go.
He's crazy.
And he's gonna be fine.
As Thompson Monkey
I
King,
mean,
man.
these are the OG plays I hate the most. Like
Yeah.
they're just so careless that they just.
Oh, they found it.
He did not have to be on the trees that is closest to the lane, you know?
Yeah, the thing is, there's the spot for ward.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
common to ward against Monkey King, especially against this Thompson guy, because he really abuses pushing in
Yeah.
these side lanes, and you can't really deal with
Oh,
it.
they managed to grab Ori. That would be monster kill, but Seb actually doesn't hit the Slithering Crush, and now Ori's going to be able to pop the BKB. He does have all
running
that
to the mines.
resistance, but now he's gotten outside of
puddle.
his puddle. The mines aren't going to be popped because the BKB is still up for Ori. Top lane, uh-oh. The TP's coming in from the Alchemist. Yang is already stalled up Anna enough. He's going to toss him backwards a little bit. Unstable concoction. And Anna, I think he knows he's dead, so he's going to try and kill Yang on his
Still
way
pops
out.
his
He
ult.
still has his ultimate. He's going to pop it last second. But Paparazzi's just going to pull him back in deeper to the Vici Gaming side of the map. So there's no hope.
And I'm gonna go down there too. His arrow does connect on a No-Tail, and they're just bleeding kills.
Yeah, I feel like they don't really know how to play it with these techies quite, because they can't really play the same playstyle. They can't. No.
That's
Yes.
exactly what Jerix wants you to do.
I mean, maybe he was mining the bottom side first.
Oh,
and
we
then
got the
he put
arrow
himself
on
up.
Anna. Anna taking a lot of damage. They don't want to overcommit.
They're trying to get back
though.
to the
They don't
mines.
wanna
They're
bring
all
him
just
into
trying to get to the mines.
No-Tail doesn't have a force staff or anything. I feel like this is kind of obvious as they do have the detection down. Thompson's going to jump right in, though. He does have the Wukong's command. Gets it out before the unstable concoction, but that Paparazzi, he does so much damage. He's
Oh,
going
the
to
Arc
be
is
pulled back
dying.
into the Wukong's command, though. And Thompson getting all of that life steal is actually healing up. Same as Anna.
They're both dead.
They survived through all of those Mjolnir shots until Yang and Fade recommit with the freezing field. It's a good one. They do have the silence going out as well as the crush. Seb healing up inside of his river.
Nice.
He got him. He finally pulled him into the mines. He knew it was there
They're
too.
going down to
Oh,
the bottom.
They're going to another one. They're going to jump on top of Yang, who has the corrosive
That's a team
haze, so he
wipe.
just gets one shot. That's a team wipe for OG. And then Thompson's just going to like boundless strike the wave from on top of the trees or something. And
Oh, he's still not going for the wave.
oh, he actually managed to cut the right tree again, but Seb as well as No-Tail are both here. So DY, he may not want to lure Paparazzi into this fight. Paparazzi's going to go for it anyway. The arrow comes out, nails Thompson, but he had a BKB up. The Wukong's command, they're going to be able to grab Paparazzi once again, but the Aphotic Shield removes that lasso and gets him out of that deadly Wukong's
Get out,
command.
OG.
Now OG Do they have the defensive mind set up? Thompson trying to stay out of vision. The unstable concoction, they spot him for a moment, but they do manage to get that stun off, and Thompson will fall, but Anna's come back in. Paparazzi can't really stand against that pressure as the ultimate from the troll has gone out, with the corrosive haze as well. Paparazzi
trying to
taking
corral
a decent
them.
amount. They're trying to finish off DY. They do manage to get him. Unstable concoction, arrow, frostbite, all these things, and Seb couldn't bail out his carry in time. He's going to be silenced up as well. No Tail leading him on a trip through the trees. Vici Gaming, though,
Is he
a
gonna
little
run
bit
into
The question
timid.
is, does Paparazzi, is he going to run through it?
Oh my god, he is.
He's thinking about
Dude,
it.
he totally is.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, he's good. The best part is that they have buildings too, right?
Yeah, I mean the building pushing is really good. You know, you can't do anything about it. It spawns and it just starts hitting. You can't even kill it.
And they're going to go for the Roshan. JRX did not have any mines in here. That's going to be a quick Aegis. And an Illusion Rune. Is this the timing for Vici? Would you try to go for it here?
I mean, they will. And their only option is to run down mid since there's mines on bottom and top. We can't go there.
Yeah.
We have to go somewhere else.
You can't go the expected path at
Yeah.
any time, and that's what Jarek's planned for, I guess. The triple arrow does go out and nails Anna. They do have the defensive force staff. Anna, is he going to have enough time to be able to get the battle trance off? He doesn't. And Vici Gaming, with a little bit more confidence now, thinking about pushing towards mid. Jarek's starts scrambling to lay down some remote mines. Thompson's going to try and buy him some time, but look at that. Fade was in great position to be able to buy some space. Just instantly catches Thompson. He jumps down to try and kill the creep wave, and now Thompson, unlikely to be able to escape. Gets a lot of damage out with the Wukong's command, but it's not enough.
And they're going to heal that off too with the heart. Paparazzi's just going to continue to march down with 2 heroes dead.
Quite unnecessary deaths here.
But maybe he bought him enough time because he's got the minefield sign as well.
Yeah, the puddle is down too.
Yeah. Man, this is really the ultimate like zone control. Wukong's command, puddle, mines, fire from Napalm.
Oh, they got the top wave in. I think Jarex wasn't paying attention to skip the wave.
So he plants the minefield side, and now
Oh.
Vici Gaming are like, uh-oh. Are there just a ton of mines here? They probably read through that one. Paparazzi certainly tanky enough.
And that was just a bluff, as now he's going to make his way towards mid.
And that's where the real mines are, and
Oh,
Paparazzi
he
actually
didn't
gets
get him.
dangerously low, almost loses his Aegis, but just like that, he quickly gets healed up. But No Tail sees his opportunity thanks to the stasis trap to be able to pull in Marana, but it's not good enough. The freezing field, as well as the aphotic shields, are there to be able to protect Ori. Now Yang jumping in with the avalanche toss back. He does have that puddle, though, so Seb is actually pretty indestructible in this area behind his tier 3. Anna trying to bail this fight out, but he just doesn't seem to have the damage to challenge Paparazzi. Jump in, pull him out of that puddle, toss him away. Silenced up as well. That Blood Orchid is going to be good enough. And now the arrow onto No Tail. That just means an extra kill. They actually jump in a stasis trap, but there's no mines to follow it up. Jarek's just poking at him over and over again. Paparazzi's choice of the heart is proving to be tough for OG to be able to break through. They're going to try and chase down these heroes with Thompson being able to jump to the back line. The balance strike onto 2. Yang will be able to toss Ori away from all that danger and help him survive. He activates the BKBs. He goes in for the kill onto Jarek. Jarek's trying to go for the suicide, doesn't get it. Paparazzi comes back in his second life after the Aegis. He goes straight for Thompson. Wants to be able to remove him. The Force Staff actually gets rid of the Wukong's command, and he's able to be finished off by Paparazzi. Seb, he's the final core left in this fight for OG. He's the last one standing to be able to prevent Vici Gaming from going for it, but he just doesn't have any damage left. Vici Gaming, 3 cores dead on the side of OG with no buybacks, just go straight for the throne. There's no way Jarek's can pull a rabbit out of the hat for this one.
Yeah, and he's trying right now, but he's even getting hunted down. That's a spike kill. There's nothing for them there.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're going to call it GG
That's a
as,
feels good kill.
I think OG, I mean, they had some fun.
Yeah.
They're certainly dead. I mean, they secured top 1 spot already, right?
Yes.
So they're just like playing for the wolves. Play some techies. Maybe teams are gonna ban it against them. Maybe not with this success.